All right, y'all, welcome back to Back on the Boat. It's your boy Mid Range Jay. I got another special guest out here on the water with me. My man don't really need too much of an introduction. He been in this game for quite some time, moving around in the city. We got none other than Ralphy Davis out here in the building, man. What's going down with you, boss?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I can't call it, man. It's you know, been a hell of a week, hell of a day right now, man.
Most definitely.
First and foremost, I want to, thank you for coming out with us today. I
Man, it's
know it's
all
been a
good.
heavy week out there, with you guys out in the CD, you know what I'm saying, with your boy passing away. We want to send condolences out to Devon Pickett's family. Rest in peace.
Most definitely.
It's a sad, tragic moment out here in our city, and I know it's, hits near and dear to you guys, and I know you just wanted to kind of share a little bit of your piece on that, so you can go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. RP, man. Not even RP. I don't really like saying that, so I'm gonna say long live my boy DP, man. My boy was a solid stand up individual. Overcame a lot of situations that we all go through. And I just felt like for bro to go out the way he did was just makes you question, why be great? You know what I mean?
Of
Why,
course.
but we gotta be great. We gotta do good things. You know what I'm saying? We gotta try to change the narrative for our families, and that's what I feel like bro was doing. And yeah, man. So I just appreciate his energy. That's what I'm always remember about bro. Just how supportive he was. You know what I mean? And yeah,
Nah, man,
man.
I definitely understand that. Definitely was a staple and a legend in the city. And
For
like I said, I
surely.
know you guys was really close to him, and
Hmm.
the CD stays very close. So,
Yeah.
obviously getting you a chance to share your piece on that
Yeah,
is
man. My
very
boy need a
important.
statue, man, not a mural,
Come
man. Give
on
my
now.
boy a statue,
Come
man.
on now. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and get into the juicy things out here. You feel me?
Hmm.
So, first and foremost, you've been at this for, since I would say since I could remember, since about 2016,
Hmm.
and you definitely continue to work throughout the years, real hard work at that. I
Appreciate
might
it.
add. But how has your journey been within the music at this point?
Shit, man. It's been a lot of ups and downs, to be honest
Mm-hmm.
with you. Um, it be certain times I be feeling like, what's the point of, keeping it going? But I know it's people that rely on me, it's people that really love what I'm doing. There's people that care about what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I still care about what's going on,
Right.
so um man, bro, just as far as journey wise, man, it's been more good times than bad. I say that. I'm still I'm still putting out top tier quality music,
Mm-hmm.
so man, I feel great, man. It's been lovely as long as I can still do that, and be respected as somebody that does that,
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Yeah. Seems like you incorporate all most of your family into the business.
Hmm.
Is that something that you're heavy on as far as keeping your circle close? Is that something you meant to do, when you first started?
Yeah, most definitely. These are the people that show me that they believe in me,
Right,
so
right.
I kind of feel like I got to keep them around to a sense. Um, and yeah, man, it's just another way to keep the energy good, to keep the good music coming. Everything, it's a whole vibration,
Right.
that goes into this whole thought process of making good shit or making, you know, things that are relatable. You feel me?
Mm.
So yeah, man.
Are you
Answer that.
managed or you just do everything
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your
I got
own?
a manager. Man. I still conduct myself as a boss, though. You feel
Of
me?
course,
But
of course.
I definitely got a manager though, Millie Joe.
Okay, okay.
Um, man, he sits at the round table with me,
Hmm.
and figures out the plays, and we just execute.
Yeah, sometimes you always gotta conduct yourself as,
Hmm.
your own businessman, but
Hmm.
anybody that can help you with the extras,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
nah,
always
and
there.
yeah, nah, and like I'm still like building my team. I'm
Right.
still figuring out who I need for what, and how we can both build something together and how it can be beneficial for everybody. You know what I mean? So Man, I'm still in the process, man.
If you can, what have been some of the obstacles that you've gone through while being in the music industry?
Shit, man, just really like as far as obstacles go, man, just people trying to just take advantage of you because they know you,
Mm.
you know. Um, people wanting to make music with you and not put it out, you know what I mean? Um,
I didn't even think about that.
yeah,
That
man,
was
people
hard right
people
there.
want
Yeah.
verses from you. They don't want to put the music out, make you feel like you're wasting your time, you know. Um, and I'm not saying that's the sole reason, but
Right.
as far as obstacles, um, and just really just man getting this lane respected, just getting the streets of Seattle just respected, just by everybody, not just us,
Mm.
getting embraced by just everybody as a whole rather than just a certain side or a certain community, you know what
Right.
I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, that's one of them, man. I mean, and these promoters, that try to be on some other shit with you when it comes to these shows, but that's a whole
Definitely.
different story. You feel me?
I definitely seen that play out for a lot of artists out there
Not
where,
all of them though.
yeah, nah. And that's the thing. I think, when you discuss these kind of situations, it's just your own perspective. It's not really much of a beef or anything like that.
Exactly,
It is more
exactly.
so like, sometimes it's hard out here to get your name and your
Hmm.
credibility up there.
Most
So
definitely,
I
most
definitely
definitely.
understand where you come from because I've seen it play out full circle for in every
Too
aspect
many
that you're
times,
speaking
huh?
of. So, with all of that, does it remain hard for you to, stay motivated while, obviously on the journey and in these times, in those kind of times, what keeps you motivated to, keep going?
you know, um, it do get hard sometimes. You know what I mean? Because you just see yourself a certain way, and sometimes things don't go the way that you want them to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Um, so that can be frustrating to
Mm-hmm.
deal with sometimes, especially when you know what you're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think as far as what I do to stay motivated, man, you know, I smoke good. I listen to different genres and I just do fly shit. You feel me? And do it all over again.
Word up.
Hmm.
That'll keep you nigga motivated,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
The weed will definitely make you not care about it
Man, come
too
on,
much. You know what I
man.
mean?
Man, come on.
So when did you first realize you wanted to do music?
You know what? I realized I wanted to do music. I would say when I was really like 8, 9 years old at my grandma's house, getting put on punishment, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying, getting grounded for shit, and that's all I could do was rap, you know what I'm saying, and
I was about to
I
say you
just
talk about
became,
that.
yeah, man, I just became good at that, you know what I mean. I didn't really see it as it, I didn't really see it as a career though until um I'd have to say when I got with my manager Millie Joe, you know what I'm saying. He kind of showed me, that I was really talented at something, you know what I'm saying?
You could
And
do
and,
something
and
with
I could
it.
really do something with what I'm making. So yeah, man. That's when I realized like, man, why not? I'm already putting out songs that other people like. So
Do you
yeah,
remember
man.
the first song you ever put out? Or at least the first song you ever,
It's a song.
sent to
It's a song
anybody?
called "Differences."
Okay.
And the hook was like, "Let me tell you the difference between you and me. You's a sucker and I'm from the streets. I'm a soldier who love to be. That's why you shouldn't mess with me."
What year did you put that out?
Oh man, bro, I think I was like 14,
Oh, okay.
bro. I didn't, you know what? To be honest, I wouldn't even count that as like a put out
Mm-hmm.
because it was morely in like the end of the MySpace days. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the song
Um,
you share with like
that's the
people.
song I share
Yeah,
with the homies. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even. I said I wouldn't even say the MySpace days. Like it was just a song that I shared with the
Right,
homies and
right,
with
right,
people. You know what I'm saying? Was like, okay, you make music. You know what I mean? It just wasn't out there like
right,
that.
right,
Like
right. Not too many people remember their first ever song, like not even
yeah,
just recorded, but just
yeah,
put out for
yeah.
consumption and tell people. Because obviously, when you first do something like that, it's kind of like it's not an embarrassing thing, but you be like, yo, listen to this
taking
real
that
quick.
risk.
Yeah, you taking that risk. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
like, listen to this. Does it sound right? But nah, that's what's up.
Most definitely.
Do you feel like Seattle music gets the respect that it deserves?
I feel like it's trending in the right direction to get the respect that it deserves. I think we still got a few more things to do. But I like what we doing so far. You know what I mean? So everybody just gotta just keep cooking. You know, just do more things together and just put the money, put the goal of what we trying to do ahead of the other shit. You feel me? Put the purpose ahead of everything else. You feel me? Because that's what happens a lot of times. You know, we kind of struggle to, you know, put the purpose of what we trying to really do it for ahead of like things like politics. You know what I'm saying? Or whether somebody or whether doing it with this person benefits you in some kind of way. You know, it's like, you know, if you really an artist like that, it's not gonna matter how many people you make music with. You
right,
know what I'm saying? It's really gonna matter just the impact of what you do. You feel me?
Right.
What you do for your shit. You feel me? But to answer your question, though, I know kind of veered off.
No, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool.
Like as far as the city, I like what the city's doing, man. You know, it's a lot of good music coming out and a lot more good music coming out. So
definitely,
I just look forward to that, man. I just look forward to, you know, seeing what we can do in the future because we're getting closer. Like it's a lot more things that are being paid attention to when it comes to Seattle artists. You know, whether you know is shit Mike Jack, you know, being talked about in platforms in other regions. You know what I'm saying? Or
definitely
like even
Jack.
Even Lil Cito, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or 2000 Baby, you know what I'm saying? Man, bro, everybody's just moving, you know. So I love to see it, man.
I like that answer because a lot of the artists some of the artists that we have on here have talked about hitting a ceiling out here where they feel like they got to branch out and to reach a different, you know,
audience,
right? Just, do you feel like you got to branch out, or have you felt like that at any point in time?
You know what? I do feel like I gotta reach other places and go to other regions, you know, and touch other people and meet people that don't know me for nothing but the music. You know, I do feel like I do need to do that, you know, but I'm willing to do that while I'm still building home. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still more work to do here, whether we want to really admit that or not. There's still more work to do here, you know. But it's healthy for us to branch out in other places and make new relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the kind of, you know,
that's what you gotta do.
That's just what you gotta do, and it falls in to, you know, just the genuine support factor of it, you know, and you really test yourself to really see if this music thing is really for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and at least I want everybody, like in all fucking states, cities, country, I want man everywhere to be like, man, they heard some Ralphy Davis. That's just me though. You know, like some people are cool with just, you know, going from goddamn Seattle to Tacoma to Bremerton and Bellingham and all these other places. That's cool too. Get your bag. But you know, I'm just looking here as well as beyond that. You feel me? So yeah.
You ever feel like you get the credit you deserve out here? And you can be
in
honest.
Some ways, yeah, but nah, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? That's why I made a song called Count Me Out, because that's how I was feeling at that time. Like, you know, they try to really count me out like I ain't did enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it seemed like sometimes, you know, you feel like they try to push you to the back because there's more people in it. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I do get the respect because every artist that has a name knows what I'm doing, you know? Like whether they support it and like it and do all the extra shit, that's different. But like they know what I'm doing and what I do, and they respect that, you know? So with that being said, it's like, yeah, man, I get the respect I get the respect that I've earned. You feel me?
It's kind of a waiting of a turn thing.
Yeah, I just want you gotta always want more.
Yeah, so. Definitely. So, you know, obviously when we have artists that we know are going to come up on here, for me, something that I do is I always go back and revisit some of their work, you know, from EPs to mixtapes to albums. And I noticed you did a song with Burner and San Quinn.
Definitely.
So how was that like? Because, you know, for us out here, obviously these are kind of like our, I wouldn't say everybody's childhood idols, but everybody out here grew up on Burner and San Quinn. So like, how was that to get them on the record or get you on the record with them? Like, what was that feeling for you?
Man, it was lovely, man. You know, it was lovely, man. My manager, Millie Joe, he created that opportunity for me. And man, they heard my music. They liked the music that they heard, you know what I mean? So they just gave it a green light for me to be a part of what they were doing, you know what I mean? Went out to San Jose.
Out here can say that.
Man, come on, man. I went down. I was in the Bay at the time. I had shot to San Jose and recorded the record. I didn't even know, to be honest, if they was really going to put it out, you know what I mean? But when I seen the track listing for when it was coming soon and shit, it was on there, you feel me? So I felt like that was a lovely thing because it showed me, bro, that music was for me, you know?
Right.
Because, you know, people that already are moving and doing their thing and have emotion, you know, they're reaching out to you and being like, bro, I want you to be a part of this.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just from that aspect, like, it's all love, man. Shout out to Burner and San Quinn, you feel me? Real dudes.
Not too many people can say that. And you see where, you obviously see where Burner's, you know, taking it with the weed game and everything like that.
Definitely. I need, man, bro.
He's becoming more of a household name. I think we talk about that a lot all the time. So to see, you know, you actually get on a track with somebody that, I mean, if not, you know, in our era of growing up, we all listen to some Burner. We all listen to some San Quinn. That's pretty important. That's pretty heavy, especially on your first tape to put it on there. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Now, you also did some work with Bass Kids.
Most
6 days, 6 nights. That was real, you know, heavy out there in the streets, obviously. You know, Bass Kids does his work around the city, obviously. So, you know, it's one of those things that you know, obviously when you're coming up in the game out here, you got to get on a Bass Kids beat at some point in time.
Man, you have to.
But yeah, talk a little bit about that and what it was like to, you know, lock in the studio with him and collaborate on the songs. I see the track list was very Seattle heavy influence from the track names on there, you know what I mean? So yeah, talk a little bit about that and how that collaboration came and how that worked out for you.
You know what, me and Bass Kids, we have been talking just throughout the years about doing something like that, you know, because, you know, he was a friend of mine first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We became cool, like, as just good friends first. You know, I used to like my brother Dro used to take me to his brother to get cut up. You know what I'm saying? And so his brother Jabri, who owned Gold Vintage, they used to just be cutting me and Shakir being there making beats, you know, on the computer, just, you know, or just creating, just doing him, you know. And so I just hit him one day and I was just like, bro, we gotta do this 6 days. We gotta make an EP. We gotta do something, you know. And he was like, "You right, let's do it." So, you know, I would like late nights meet him at the loft. You know what I'm saying? And he'd just like we'll be in there 1, 2 in the morning just cooking beats, you know. And bro would just be throwing me ideas like, you know, you should go this way with this one. You should go that way with this one. You know, just being in the studio with him, bro, it was a lovely experience, man, because he's a real creative dude. You know, he can go so many directions, you know, and I feel like he don't, they be trying to act like that ain't the case for him too. You know, I feel like now, since there's just a whole lot of new stuff going on, it's like, you feel me? I feel like people don't really, like, be trying to give him his flowers too, but bruh's a real creative dude, man. So creating that project was one of the easiest, funnest experiences, bro.
He's an artist producer, basically.
Artist
he really works up in the music.
Yeah, bro, real visionary, man. He feel real visionary, bro.
He's been doing this thing for a while.
Facts.
A lot of people didn't know who he was for a minute. Obviously, everybody was familiar with Chief Keef and you know their work, but you know, you're right. Nobody really gave him his credit until like, you know, a few years ago. So
man, come on, man. You know, and the thing is, like, when that energy kind of rubbed off on me because that led to me thinking outside the box about how I wanted to present the tape, you know. And So I was just like, man, we're gonna make it some super town shit. You feel me?
Right.
And nobody else has came with a track list full of just great town greats, Seattle greats. You know, so we can say we're the first to do that. You know,
Yeah.
And with the cover, I wanted to kind of show just that we been rocking.
Right.
This
Right.
ain't
Right.
just,
It's
you know?
that collage effort.
Yeah, so I need some burning bush too. So he's probably looking at this like, nigga ain't grabbed some new bush.
Look, I'm gonna just shout out Jabri.
Oh, my boy.
Even though he done took himself away from the barber game and got people looking homeless out here.
Man, come on, man.
You know, shout out to the loft.
Is that a whole different story?
Man, that's a whole different story. But shout out to the Lofto and Gold Vintage because they definitely been lacing the game out here. With if you ain't got a piece of Gold Vintage, at this point you might as well not be from Seattle. So you know that's what that is. You know, but you know you're pretty consistent with the music as far as just like putting it out. And, you know, as many of your tapes, they got at least about 9, you know, tracks on there, which is something that I wouldn't say it's rarely seen, but out here, a lot of the times I see people take breaks from the music at least like a year or two off, and they just put out like random singles. You know, how hard is it to remain consistent like that? Like you spoke about that earlier about you got so many songs that you do. Is that something that you like remain to, you know, obviously keep doing as far as just like, you know, I'm gonna put out my work regardless. I feel like sometimes artists out here are very sensitive about that, you know, but you, as far as I look at your EPs and your mixtapes, I mean, the lowest amount of songs you ever have is like 7 songs. You know, so yeah, facts. Is it hard to remain consistent in that aspect?
You know what? Man? It is, man. It is hard, man. You know, because you expect the most from everything you're doing, and sometimes you don't really get those results, you know. But you know, if it's for you, if it make you feel like James Brown said, you feel me? If it feel good, it must be for you. You feel me? Yeah. And making music, I just feel good making music. I just like just creating new vibes, just creating. You know, I just like having my brain working. You know what I'm saying? I just like, you know, talking about things I've seen or done or been through, you know, and just displaying it, you know. And so all the extra shit just comes with me loving to make music.
Right.
You know, so yeah, to answer your question, bro, I love making music. So, you know, I don't really worry about who is gonna make sure they hear this. You feel me?
Right.
I kind of focus on who actually does hear it rather than who's not really caring about not hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you catch up later.
Yeah, I focus on the love, man. I focus on the love, man.
No, that's what's up. Like I said, a lot of artists they're not out, like you said, they're discouraged or they just kind of feel like, okay, I got to make sure things are right. And one of the main things to be an artist is, you know, people ask about where's the music at.
All the time.
You know, based off of your selection and how you remain just like consistent, you know, year round to putting out music. That's what's up. Right? Lets people know you're a hard worker and you're willing to put out the music for people to listen to.
Most definitely.
So what do you believe your era of artists is missing at this point?
You said what, our era?
Yeah, your era. I consider your era to be like the Juice the Gods.
Okay.
You know, and I think, I mean, at that point in time, it was just you and him for a second that was just putting out music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, we have a transition because we're in a different era of artists at this point in time. Even though you are included in that, you know, you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I got a lot of shit on the way.
A lot of years to go. A lot of
I'm still in it,
go. So like, what do you believe you guys are missing at this point in time right now to make you guys, you know, not really necessarily blow up, but take you to the next level?
Next level, to where we're doing the real rapper shit. Yeah. I think it's just the unity, man, and just sharing, you know, and just creating that community. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just, you know, putting each other on each other plays. You know, if you got a show out here, you know what I'm saying, locking in with other artists, you know what I'm saying, and having them rock out with you, you know, so we can feel like we, you know, got something going on together, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I just feel like we're just missing the unity, bro. It's a lot more going on nowadays, right. You know. But I feel like we're missing just more of the unity, man, and it's just so much more we could do, bro. If we could just put a lot of the extra shit to the side, you know. But
I'm
as far as
feeling
from the
it.
outside looking in, my bad for cutting you
No,
off.
you good. You
But as
good.
far as from the outside looking in, you know, I feel like we're just missing that signature sound, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's gonna identify what we're doing and who we are, you know, and we don't have that, like how Chief Keef came out, you know, that drill sound, it kind of represented where he, you know what I'm saying, his region, where he's from, what they do, it
Right.
represented what they, you know, in the Bronx, you know, they got they drill shit, and it's at least it's representing what they do, you know, like California, you know, they got they sound that's representing what they do. So, you know, I just feel like we just gotta focus more on building that sound, man.
That's a good ass answer right there. A lot of people don't actually. People talk about it in certain spaces that we missing the sound, but not everybody actually admits to that. So I really like that answer right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel any pressure to reach more success in the game?
Sometimes, yeah, yeah, because I know that I'm a talented person. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So I just be feeling like, man, like they gotta hear this. You know, they
Mm-hmm.
gotta get familiar. You know, so I do feel pressure sometimes, but you know, I just dust that shit off and just
Keep it
keep
moving.
striking. You know, so
So
feel
this
me?
question, obviously, I'm gonna know a little bit of the answer to it, but what is some of your creative processes when you're coming up for music?
Man, when I'm creating, yeah, man, you know,
Smoke some
I'm
weed.
a hit my tree. You know, I don't, but see, I've made songs without hitting my tree
Yeah.
too, you know, so that's not all that I do to make music, but
Mm,
um, that's what I look to do. You know, I might hit my tree, you know, listen to some beats, just dig in my files and just listen to hella beats and, you know, whatever inspires me the earliest,
mm,
I
mm,
just kind of go with that, you know,
mm.
and feed off of that, man.
Gotcha. Like that. What are some of your goals? How do you maintain that vision?
You know, one of some of my goals in here, man, is really just to be felt everywhere. You know, um, and how I maintain the vision is by staying busy.
Like
Yeah,
that.
by
Like
staying
that.
busy. That's what I say.
Who are some of your influences in the music?
Man, you know what? Influence Fabulous. Um, Fabulous. I would say Ti. Um, Lil Wayne. Nipsey.
Mm,
Um, and I caught on the Nip kind of late, but like um when I did start listening to him, you know, it just kind of just motivated me to
yeah,
make,
it resonated.
you know, to really talk to these people. But anyway, um, yeah, the diplomats,
Mm,
you
mm.
know, they were just fly dudes. Man, bro, um, yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it at that for
Hey,
sure,
I'm
man.
not going to cap. Fabulous. That's my
Yeah,
dude right there. Back in the day,
yeah,
that old school Fabulous,
yeah,
man.
Fab, bro.
I used to love Fabulous.
He pioneered the smooth guy rap. You
That
feel me?
ass.
And he lets me know that when I hear him and just how eloquent he is with his words, it just
Mm-hmm.
makes me feel like, yeah,
I can do that.
yeah, I can do that. You feel me?
What's the song
While
that?
doing me.
What's one song of yours that you made that you said I could really actually do this?
Like that made me feel that way. I could
Yeah, that
really
made you just was
uh
like, I can actually do this here.
it was a song called Good Evening Freestyle
Okay.
that I did off of Mac Miller's beat.
Mm-hmm.
Um from the I think the kids mixtape, you know, the Good Evening,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I rapped off that beat, and man, bro, once I made it, in the way that I just was flowing off of it, the pocket that I was in, I just got the loveliest, the best reception from it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
saying? When I put that out, and I actually put that on YouTube. You know, it's just I got a lot of good feedback from that. So,
Okay. What's your favorite song of yours?
oh, that's a good one. You know what? Ralphy D, man, what's your favorite song? Man? My favorite song is I don't know.
Oh,
My
yeah.
personal favorites I don't know.
I
You
like that
know,
one too.
yeah, man. I just feel like I don't know, man. You know, it makes me it shows my awareness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm doing my thing, but I know not everybody wants the best for me. Feel me? But that's just motivation, you know. But just know I know.
Yeah.
You feel me? But do they want to see? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Feel me? That's not nothing I could comfortably answer. So I feel like that record kind of spoke for me in a major way. So
What's your top 5 favorite song? Or what? Yeah, your top 5 favorite songs from you. And you can do features if you want to as well. But
Whew.
yeah, top 5.
Oh man, my top five. Yeah. I said I don't know.
Yep.
Why you asking with Juice the God?
Yep.
Because that did a lot for me for my career too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Landing in Vegas, of course, because that's the reason people even care about Ralphie Davis. Till I bossed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's number 4. Um, man, and Saucy and Bossy.
Yep.
Me,
Okay.
Mafi D, and Larry June.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. That's my top
So,
5.
what's some of your favorite memories coming up in the scene?
My favorite memories, man, just performing and people just rapping my words,
Mm-hmm.
getting off the stage, people just saluting what I got going. Um, you know what though, bro? One of my favorite memories though, as far as like throughout my journey though, would have to be when I performed with Juice. You feel me?
Down at Barbosa?
Barbosa, you feel me? Man, Kid Jones, a lot of people I don't even want man, but yeah, that was my favorite memory, bro. That definitely was my favorite memory, man, because it was lit that night,
That was a good show. Definitely a good show.
straight up, man.
What acts would you like to work with out here?
Uh, what acts would I like to work with? Well, man, bro, me and Make a Million supposed to be making some shit. I don't work with a lot of people, I don't work with a lot of artists
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
already, but yeah, man. Me and the baby. I
Mm-hmm.
want to work with the baby. I want to work with All Pro Go. I want to work with um, Travis Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else I want to work with, man? I want to work with Amari. Um, who else I want to? Man, it's people, bro. That's the thing, man. Um,
There's a lot of people
it's a
out here. I
lot, bro.
like
I
it.
want to
I
work with
like
King
it.
Lee's. Um, I want to work. Man, I want to work with Charlie on a Friday. I
I've been
want to.
hearing about Charlie on a Friday
Yeah,
right now.
man. I just want to make music, bro. Like, it's a lot of people I want to work with, man.
I mean, that's how you pay attention to the music scene, because
Mm-hmm.
Travis Thompson, that would be a hell of a collab that nobody probably would see coming. But
Yeah,
you know what? Also, I mean, shout out to every artist he just named. But I've been hearing a lot about Maka in the scene.
yeah. Me and Meg, we gonna cook.
Yeah,
We got some
and I
shit.
like Maka's music too. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah,
like to
yeah.
see that
We
happen.
ain't actually made the music that we're supposed to make, but like it's in the air, so it's most likely gonna get done. It's just about just perfect timing. You know what I'm saying?
What's the advice you give to anybody coming up right now, hasn't made a name for themselves yet?
Man, bro, just put out music. Always put out music. Keep putting out music, and put them in places to be seen. Like if you feel like you feel like uh, Dub C or whatever is getting all this traffic and people are getting the name out there from that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And shit, bro, get some promotion going for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Until you become valuable to where they're just rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? But I would say just holler at everybody that's moving. You feel me? That got something going on. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody. I'm not saying be friendly with everybody, but just be selective. And just appreciate the people that do rock with you. So they want to feel good about telling somebody else about it. You feel me? So
Solid ass answer.
come
So
on,
what's next, man? Any mixtapes, EPs,
man,
any new
bro,
singles we can expect?
man, bro. Man, bro, I'm working on this tape called 80 right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not gonna say when it's coming out because I really don't know when. Um, Man, bro, I got a tape called No Cosign
Mm-hmm.
that I want to cook up. Man, bro, me and Mafia D got some shit. I don't know when that's coming out, but it's supposed to eventually. Um,
Moppy definitely got work ethic going on
yeah,
right now,
yeah,
so
nah, that's my
I
boy,
like that
man.
too.
But yeah, bro. I got some music with Royce the Choice too coming out.
Okay.
Um, yeah, bro. Just working, bro. Just working, bro. You know, to be honest, it's like I got so much music. I got music with Mike Jack that I'm thinking about putting out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be strategic, really. But
Okay.
it's gonna come.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just trying
yeah,
to be
yeah.
strategic of how I display it. You know what I mean? So
Anything cemented that we can actually look
look
out for the
forward
next
to.
couple of months? Like any singles?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The single with me, and Royce the Choice.
Okay.
You feel me? And Mafi. Um, that's off of me and Brett tape.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna throw it out there just to stay consistent. I
Gotcha.
got a single called Love Ain't Real
Mm-hmm.
that I want to put out. Um, yeah, man, be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for this No Cosign. I think I'm gonna have Tope that be making La Russell beats. I
Mm-hmm.
think
Mm-hmm.
I want to have him put it. I think I want to have him cook it. But yeah, bro, that's the direction. Yeah. So,
My man.
you
Hey,
already
bro, I
know.
really appreciate you and them answers that you was giving. Very solid answers. Obviously, you're a
Yeah,
solid
appreciate you.
individual. You keep the streets in your songs. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
I
definitely.
appreciate you coming out here and sharing some of that knowledge and that wisdom with us.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
obviously, before we do go, I got something for you. It's
Come
called
on.
Rapid Fire. All
Right.
right. Got a few questions for you. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Now, listen, you got to answer them within 7 seconds or less.
Okay,
All
okay,
right.
okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. So, first question, rank them right now. Left lane in one, Bandy 80, left lane in two, 6 days, 6 nights, Remember Ralphie, In Me, Not On Me.
Okay,
One
so
to five.
okay, 1 to 5.
Yeah. Oh, one
Okay,
to six,
1 to
actually.
6. Okay, 1 to 6. So left lane in one, say less. Left lane my lifestyle 2. Bandieto, and then and me not 6 days, 6 nights, and then
Three, two.
bro, remember
Remember Ralphie.
Ralphie.
There we
Yeah,
go.
then remember Ralphie. Then remember Ralphie. Yeah, there we go.
Zestos or Phillies?
Zestos.
Ooh, I knew my dog was gonna say
Yeah,
some
you
Zestos.
feel
I
me?
love Philly,
I ate
but
so much
hey.
Phillies, bro. I'm trying to go a whole different direction.
All right. So I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you ranked them, but now I'm bringing it to two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Left Lane of My Lifestyle, Remember Ralphie.
Left lane of my lifestyle.
Got you.
Surely.
Bossed Up or Landed in Vegas.
Landing in Vegas.
If you could work with anybody in the world that are alive, who would it be?
Michael Jackson.
We always get Michael Jackson on here. Not
Mike,
gonna lie to you.
Michael Jackson, but look,
That's the
if I can't
GOAT.
get Michael Jackson, if I couldn't get Michael Jackson, it'd be Nipsey.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I like that answer. I don't think anybody's gonna ever say that answer on here.
Yeah.
And that's why I really fuck with that answer.
Mm-hmm.
98 Gary Payton or your shit whack?
98 Gary Payton.
Okay. Now Gary Payton or Ray Allen?
Gary Payton.
Okay.
Staple. I'm from the town for real. Ray Allen don't give a fuck about us.
Damn.
Gary Payton still gives a fuck about us.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right
Come
about
on.
that.
That's why I did that for him. He can't. He gives a. He
Yeah,
comes to my
fuck
hood,
with-
bro,
yeah.
and be like
And
really
can
just
actually
bouncing
be
out. Yeah,
moving around out
yeah.
here.
So
If you could be loved by everybody or loved by one person, which one would you take?
I'd rather be loved by one person because everybody. It's not meant for everybody to love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? As long as that one person, such as your child or maybe your mother or somebody or your girl, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel like you could take on the world with just that. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect, brother. Hey, man.
Woo.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
Listen,
man.
y'all, that's a wrap.
RNS
Back on the
boat,
boat.
man.
You
I
know
need
what I'm
to
saying?
come on here one other time. I need to
Definitely no. Shout out RNS Boat for, making some of this happen. Obviously, Back on the Boat TV wouldn't be nothing without RNS. Again, y'all, stay tuned for the performance by Ralphy Davis. And I'll see y'all next time.
Hey, though.
Hey there. Come on. Look. It's my first time on the edge of a boat too, by the way.
If it's up, how many can you call on? How many hoes staying with you when it's all gone? How many family members you got in your call log? How many chances you gon' take just to ball hard? How many faking and hoping that it look good? How many plugs gon' really give you a good jug? How many people say they love you? More problems, how many walls do I gotta run through? Getting to it, switching time zones. Well, I'm on, tell the truth, I've been relied on and lied on. Plenty times I would show I love to see you benefit and say the real, get a game when I know my niggas slipping. Who care about mistakes, it's how I bounce back. Hey, why you fucking up my vibe as I count racks? Just continue to be solid though, each and every way. First I put it in they face, then I put them in they place. Text Bay about to play, meet me in the lobby. She gon' do me a favor to get a newer body. Collect mine cause he owed and hit the airport. And if some money wasn't brought up, what you there for? If it's up, how many can you call on? How many hoes staying with you when it's all gone? How many family members you got in your call log? How many chances you gon' take just to ball hard? How many faking and hoping that it look good? How many plugs gon' really give you a good jug? How many people say they love you? More problems, how many walls do I gotta run through? Can't wait, bring me all the cash. Gotta make sure to provide it if my daughter asks. Morning shift, same Nike Tech tracksuit. I ain't tripping, I respect it since you had to. Down the low, homie caught him last night. He ain't get to raise his son and get his bag right. Streets dangerous, recommend you keep it tough. By your own, know it ain't a race or a rush. When the doubt come, level up, bigger moves, better outcomes. Girl, it's cool, I can tell you ain't been round one. Heard them niggas, so be lucky you done found one. Don't act dumb, if it's up, how many can you call on? How many hoes staying with you when it's all gone? How many family members you got in your call log? How many chances you gon' take just to ball hard? How many faking and hoping that it look good? How many plugs gon' really give you a good jug? How many people say they love you? More problems, how many walls do I gotta run through?
Shit like that, you know what I mean? Shit you just ride along to, you feel me? And just think about, you know? Yeah. Perfect.
They know your worth, they just hope you don't recognize it. Always better to be locked in than locked out looking in. Hey though, I ain't make no mistake though. You wake up, you can make more. I gotta say so, staked up, placed up, nowhere we can't go. I gotta say so, ain't make no mistake though. You wake up, you can make more. I gotta say so, staked up, placed up, nowhere we can't go. I gotta say so, long as you can keep quiet, we can have more. Had to level up just so I can brag more. Since I really want it, watch me go to work. Before we move, put the money in my hand first. Made a play overseas like I'm Doncic. Independent money cause my record playing constant. Locked in with Factor on another chapter. Came up as a bastard, hustle cause I had to. Perfect day to boss up, got it in my mental. OT hoping he don't get behind the rental. Won't smoke, got a music meeting 12:30. He gon' fold under pressure, me I kept it sturdy. I ain't making no mistake though. Wake up, you can make more. I gotta say so, baby, staked up, placed up, nowhere we can't go. I gotta say so, ain't make no mistake though. Wake up, you can make more. I gotta say so, baby, staked up, placed up, nowhere we can't go. I gotta say so, since you had love, now we separated. You wasn't giving it your all, I was dedicated. And off top, it's irrelevant what I did for you. Hood angels in the sky, but I live for you. It don't matter the flavor, long as it's top shelf. A back with a pink runs, had a nigga knelt. Fuck making them happy, I did it for myself. Swimming like I'm Phelps, won't say it less it's felt. No, I made triple, whatever I done spent. Get up on these mics, pull a beat, let me vent. Hit a Mariners game, and I threw the first pitch. Your goal was to hang with gang, it's time made no mistake though. Wake up, we can make more. I gotta say so, stake up, placed up, nowhere we can't go. I gotta say so, ain't made no mistake though. Wake up, we can make more. I gotta say so, maybe stake up, placed up, nowhere we can't go. I gotta say so.
Feel me that? Yeah, you feel me
Love ain't real. Yeah, say the love ain't real. Yeah, love ain't real. Acting like it is. Say the love, they be showing that. You feel me? You know, I don't get it, Pete. I been peeping it. Look, watch this. Hey, you ain't on what I be on, had to make space. How you gon' be real showing fake traits? I bet everything I showed you, you still do. Had issues, but I still grew. Now you act different when I peel through. Feelings get to switching, especially when that check coming in, you ain't tripping. Heard my old thing miss me, I'm Lane Kiffin. I just pull up my umbrella when the rain hitting. Sometimes I wonder if I'm too busy to hang and can't make them rich. They gon' do me like I'm Dolphin Nip, that's how this block shit get. Over time, boy, we stayed up late, so I never pay no mind to the hometown hate. Crazy when the people I don't know understand me. Most support come from strangers to some of the family, but it be the exact same nigga talking about, bruh, let me know when you going to celebrate it in Miami. Nigga, the love ain't real. I know the love ain't real. They try and tell me that it is, but I'm knowing that the love ain't real. I see the love ain't real. Knowing love ain't real. See, the love ain't real. They try and tell me that it is, but I'm knowing that the love ain't real. Hold on, love ain't real. Honestly, hey, what work for me might not work for you. Paid in full plan as I'm counting slow. Early morning run, had to be the first to it. Hopefully I can count on you if I'm going through it. Told me secrets, I make sure they not a soul new. These days, you can't trust them as your go-to. Stay focused, move silent, and don't lose sight. Supposed to stand beside them no matter who, right? Keeping shit real, way too hard. Spent a lot of time trying to heal from scars. Did something about it, that's what made me boss. Did no complaining when I took that loss, really. Love ain't real. Love ain't real, they try and tell me that it is, but I'm knowing that the love ain't real. I see the love ain't real, knowing. You know what's crazy though? Love ain't real. See the love ain't real, they try and tell me that it is, but I'm knowing that the love ain't real. See the love ain't real, knowing that. It's stupid. Come on, man. No, ain't it crazy though?